Now we have the main leg bone exposed, we can work around it and remove it. Taking care at all times not to cut into any of the underlying muscles. At this point we could remove the bone through the natural knee joint. By doing so, we've left the kneecap on the leg bone. We have one big bone left on the shank. We remove that again, following the natural seam between the muscles. And that can be used for our little pork shanks. Now that all the bones have been removed, we can see tendons, gristles, thick silver sheaths and internal pockets of fat. These can all now be trimmed or removed. Remove any excess fat from around the tail area. Final check to make sure we've got no bone splinters. Around the heel section we have silver gristle, and a centre core of gristly muscle that we just take out, which can be later trimmed for further processing. Next, remove the head of the fillet. And following the natural seam around the thick flank muscle, and using a scraping motion down the seam, remove 2/3 of that portion. Finally, just remove the last small pocket of fat. Remove the back edge of the rind, and then we're going to roll the pork onto that rind, and at this point we may need to skewer the rind around tightly. Now we can tie up the boneless leg at even intervals. Square up the end of the joint. The trimmings go in for further processing. And now the joint can be cut into the required sizes.